Everyone is part of a bigger story. It's a bigger story than you can imagine. It's a big story about a really big God. Discover the story that shows you the character of God. Hey there, I'm Caleb, and this is my Bible. At first glance, it might seem like 66 random books, but truth is, there's a master plan here. Every word is inspired by God. Dozens of writers wrote down the words of God's story over hundreds of years. How God created us and loves us so much, He made a way to rescue us, even when we turned our backs on Him. These writers were committed to sharing God's deep love for His people. And I have 5 stories right here to show us what true commitment can look like. We start off with a reminder from the Apostle Paul to the believers at the church in Corinth. In a race, all the runners run. All who take part in the games train hard to get a crown that will not last. But we do it to get a crown that will last forever. When it comes to faith, there are 2 things that matter most: loving God and loving others. And it takes training to put them into practice. Now we're headed back a few books to the first book of the New Testament, Matthew. Here, Jesus shares a story. 2 guys both have amazing plans to build their new beachfront homes. But while one chooses to build his house on a sturdy rock, the other one picks out a nice sandy lot. The homes, they look spectacular until a rough storm blows in. Then there's only one house that's ready for the blast. Let's page over 2 books to Luke. As usual, Jesus has set time aside to talk with God, but his closest followers are curious. They're like, we know it's important to pray, but how are we supposed to do it? Do they need 3 hours or a lot of fancy words? Right then and there, Jesus gives them a model. And spoiler alert, talking to God doesn't require thee and thou. Back to Matthew now to check in with Jesus' friend, Peter. There's been a lot of talk about who Jesus really is. John the Baptist or Elijah, another prophet maybe? But Jesus turns the question back to his friends. Who do you say I am? And as usual, it's Peter who has the fire and guts to make a bold statement. We wrap up the month in the book of Mark. Here, Jesus and his friends are hanging out in the temple near the offering box. Lots of people put in handfuls of gold coins, but one widow puts in exactly 2 small pennies. Kind of cheap, huh? Except that Jesus claims she's given more than all the others. True commitment means choosing to follow God and putting that into practice in every area of your life. I sure can't wait to see how it plays out in you and me.
Plans for me are good. You hold my future. You're working all the time. You're the mountain mover. From sunrise to sunset, till the sun comes back up again. You're by my side. will see it through, yeah. I know that you're still working on me, and everything that you say you'll do, 'cause I believe that you are faithful, oh, you are faithful, oh, you are faithful. I'll trust your every word, 'cause I believe that you're working for my good. Yes, you're committed. From sunrise to sunset, till the sun comes back up again, you're by my side. You started a good work in me. I know that you will complete it. You will see it through, yeah. I know that you're still working on me, and everything that you say you'll do, 'cause I believe that you are faithful, oh, you are faithful, oh, you are faithful. You are my hope, you are my future, you are the mountain mover, you are faithful. You are my hope, you are my future, you are the mountain mover, you are faithful. You started a good work in me. I know that you will complete it. You will see it through, yeah. I know that you're still working on me, and everything that you say you'll do, 'cause I believe that you are faithful, oh, you are faithful, you are faithful, oh, you are faithful, oh, you are faithful, oh, you are faithful.
What are you doing, John?
Trying to finish 5K.
You know that's not how 5Ks work, right?
What?
There's a lot of fiber in this.
Oh no!
Yeah, now that's how a 5K is supposed to work. Way to go.
I'm John.
I'm Brandon.
Welcome to the So-and-So Show. Brandon and I have committed to run a 5K.
Why? I'm not sure. Someone thought it was a good idea.
Well, when you commit to running a race, you need to make a plan on how to get yourself ready and stick to that plan.
I wanted to do one of those training apps that you can get on your phone. There's one called Couch to 5K that looks really good. But then John said...
I said we couldn't do that. No app is going to prepare us for the ups and downs, the peaks and valleys, or the ebbs and flows of running a race.
Have you ever actually run a race?
No. But that's beside the point. Racing is like life. You never know what life is going to throw at you. It's unpredictable. Yeah. So I developed a training course myself that will take us through unpredictable situations in multiple climates, so we'll be prepared for anything the real race might throw at us.
Okay, but you know that we're running the 5K in the spring on a city street.
Okay, let's
So
talk.
not multiple-
More practice. Come on, buddy. Let's go to the course. High knees. High knees.
Sigh. Okay, why are we doing this? There's no way we're going to be running in the snow, right?
Because you have to be prepared, Brandon. When you commit to something, you have to be ready for any outcome. And we have had some late spring snowstorms.
When?
You know, in the spring of 1978.
It is not going to snow, John.
You can't predict the weather, Brandon. And switch.
Oh, now we're in the desert? This will never happen.
What? We can make a wrong turn in a race and end up in the desert. Oh, flying cactus. Ah! Oh, and switch. Oh,
Seriously, John! This is getting out of hand!
practice. Wow. Makes. Whoa. Perfect. Whoa. And switch.
Okay. All right, this is more like it. This is what we should be training for.
Wait for it.
I want my $2.
Ow! What was that?
It's a paper boy. He's ruthless. Oh, heads up.
What? Ow! Can we stop now, please? I think we're prepared.
$2.
I don't think you're that prepared. Oh.
It's Bible story time with Kellen. Look out!
Whoa.
Hey guys, what's going on?
Oh, we're training for a 5K.
Yeah, we're practicing commitment. Duck.
Well, that's what I'm talking about today. I mean, not running and dodging newspapers, but the commitment part.
Oh, great. Take it away, Kellen.
This comes from the book of 1 Corinthians. Now, 1 Corinthians was a letter the Apostle Paul wrote to the Jesus followers in the city of Corinth. Paul wrote the letter to encourage people to stay committed to living the way Jesus would want them to live. This letter is like a speech a coach might give a team to really get them pumped up. It starts like this. In a race, all the runners run, but only one gets the prize. You know that, don't you? So run in a way that will get you the prize. Pretty inspiring stuff, but I think we could do it even better. Help me out, cheer squad.
Hey, Jackie.
Yeah, Dee Dee?
Are you ready to commit?
I was born ready.
Who is ready to run this race? I am. Who is ready to run this race? That's me. When you are running, here's what we advise. You should run in a way that will get you the prize. Woo! Woo!
Awesome. But just to be clear, I don't think Paul was telling us to go out and literally start running.
Really?
Really?
Really. I think Paul was comparing our lives to a race. When you're in a race, you do the best you can, right? It takes commitment and practice. But when you're running with a goal in mind, the finish line, it's the same with your life. You should try to do the best in life. It'll take commitment and it'll take practice. But the goal should be to live your life like there's a prize at the end. Now, Paul gave us a hint in what that prize could be. He wrote, all who take part in the games train hard. They do it to get a crown that will not last, but we do it to get a crown that will last forever. Now, the people reading this letter in Paul's day would have known the kind of crown you could win in a race. It would be made of leaves or pine needles, and it wouldn't last very long. But Paul wrote that Jesus followers should be running for a crown that will last forever. Take it, cheer squad.
Yo, Jackie! Yeah, Dee Dee? Do you want to win? Always! Winning a race gives you a crown, but it will not last for long. So run with Christ and you can't go wrong. Woohoo!
That's great, Cheer Squad. Now that we know the kind of race we're training for, the question is, how do we train? How do you practice life? Well, you can start with these 4 words: hear, pray, talk, and live. Hear means we should practice hearing from God by reading the Bible or listening for His wisdom. Pray means we should practice talking to God, telling Him how great He is, and asking Him for help and forgiveness. Talk is practicing talking about God with others. It's asking questions when we don't understand something and sharing the good news with people who haven't heard about Jesus. And live means we practice living for God. We try and think about God before every choice we make and do things in a way that honor Him. That's how you train for the race of life. Let's hear one more from the Cheer Squad.
Ooh, hey, Jackie.
Yeah, Dee Dee.
I'm ready to lace up my kicks and run this race.
I hear you. Let's slay this thing.
On your mark, get set, go. R-U-N-T-H-A-T race. Are you gonna run like you want first place? R-U-N-T-H-A-T race. Then practice like you mean it and you'll be an ace. R-U-N-T-H-A-T race. Remember 4 words that will help your case. R-U-N-T-H-A-T race. Hear, pray, talk, live. Now start today.
Thanks, Cheer Squad.
Woo!
Yeah, that was great.
Yeah, I think I'm ready to run the 5K now.
I think I'm ready for anything now.
$2.
Oh, see?
It's true. When we train, when we practice, it prepares us for things, well, we might not see coming. You just got to remember those 4 words: hear, pray, talk, and live.
That's great, Kellen. Hey, thanks.
You bet. See you next time.
Bye.
You know, it just occurred to me, we should get one of those running apps you can get on your phone. It'd be way simpler. You ever hear of Catch the 5K?
Reveal the question. How does practice help you? John?
I practice soccer all the time. And now I can do this.
Ooh. Nice.
Thank you. What about you?
When I practice playing an instrument, it helps me learn it so well that I can do it without even thinking about it, like this.
Oh, yeah. Who doesn't love the beautiful tones of the mouth harp?
Right?
Yeah. What about you? How does practice help you?
In sports or at school or in life.
Talk about it together, and we'll see you next week for a brand new show!
Yay! Name that tune.
Okay. It's the theme to Name That Tune.
Yeah, you got it. Congratulations.
Thank you. Oh, the paper boy's back! Oh! Okay, no,
Stop it!
Switch!
Give him his $2.
I don't have any pockets! Oh, now we're getting attacked.
They threw an ostrich.
What? How dare you? They're flightless.
Ow.
Switch.
Oh, good, a living room.
Oh, yeah. Let's see what's on. Oh, marathon.
Oh, great.
You ever been to a marathon?
Can they do CG couches?